Always tired. Like, you see these eyes? Look at that. I don't do drugs, kids. Welcome to my first vlog. I'm going to talk about getting in shape. So, where does this come from? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? Here's what I'm doing. Very simple. I'm going to do a 60-day workout challenge. Why 60 days? Because people say it takes 30 days to get a habit. I'm going to do 60 days so I get a really, really good habit. I haven't been working out consistently for years. I've been working out off and on. I'll go for a run here and there, go for a walk, those kind of things. And I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm just tired of it. We got this whole quarantine thing going. We got so much extra free time. Like, I'm just going to work out. I'm going to get back in shape. Why do I want to get in shape? This is kind of the important thing. Number one, fatigue. I am always tired. Like, you see these eyes? Look at that. I don't do drugs, kids. That's just tiredness. I got 4 kids. They're all young. They're awesome. They don't always sleep very great. But even when they sleep good, I'm still tired. Why? I'm just not taking care of my body. Secondly, injuries. Like, I'm 33 now, years young, 33, okay? But I'm finding that, like, I'm starting to get these weird injuries, like in my shoulder and different stuff, where I can't even remember, like, ever bumping them or hitting them. I'm just, like, hurting. I'm not flexible at all. I think that's part of it. I'm not in shape. And it's like, I want that to go away. Next, I've been putting on a little bit of weight. Now, you may look at me and say, well, you're in pretty good shape. You're skinny. Now, listen, don't confuse skinny for being healthy, and don't confuse being a little chubby for being unhealthy. I have a very, very thin body type. Like, if I never worked out at all, I'd probably weigh like 130 or something like that. It takes a lot for me to gain weight, even in muscle. But I get ripped after like a couple workouts. I get really ripped, right? But then someone who's thicker, they're going to put on weight a lot easier. They're also going to put on muscle easier. But sometimes in America, we really confuse someone who's a little bit thicker as out of shape or less in shape, where we see someone that's really skinny, like, oh man, they must be so healthy. No. Skinny has nothing to do with healthy. Yes, if you're morbidly obese, if you're 400 pounds and 5'2", yes, that's really dangerous. But you can be like me and still be fatigued and still be getting injured because I'm not eating that great. I'm not working out. I'm not getting exercise. I'm not moving. And so I've put on a little bit of weight and I'm feeling this. So I'm like, it's just time. If I don't cut it off now at 33, I'm going to be that dude at 50 that is super overweight and super out of shape and then takes all this midlife crisis to get back into it. And number 4, I just can't compete like I used to be able to when it comes to playing basketball or things like that. I'm just out of shape and I miss it. So ultimately, here's what I'm going to do. There's something called P90X. Now, P90X is an ancient workout. I am not sponsored by them at all. They probably don't even exist anymore, but it's from Beachbody. They exist still. It's a workout that we did, my wife and I, when we were with my fiance at the time. We did it before we got married, and we both got heck of good shape. She got to where she could do like 2 or 3 pull-ups, and she'd never been able to do any pull-ups her whole life. I got super ripped and all that. It's super old. You could probably go pick it up on Craigslist for $10. It's also, it's really cheesy, but it's super duper effective, okay? Really, really effective. Like, it's going to help you. It's going to get you ripped, you know. You go to little girly guys. You get ripped, but you also get in really good cardio shape and other things. I'm also kind of mixing like some Pilates and things like that just because I want to actually be able to get flexible, although P90X does help a lot with that. Look it up sometime. It's really good. It's worth doing, but it is cheesy. I'm just warning you in advance. It's cheesy, but super effective. What do I hope to get from it? Real simple. First and foremost, energy. Like, I want to have energy when I wake up. I want to have energy when I'm going to bed. I want to have energy to be a better dad. I want to have energy to be a better husband. I want to have energy to be a better worker for my company, right? Like, I don't want to miss life because I'm fatigued from not taking care of my body. It's stupid. Like, think how many opportunities you miss. It's stupid, right? So I've had enough of that. Next, no more stupid, random, uncaused injuries. I want to be flexible. I want to be ready. I want to be taking care of my body. I think of like Tom Brady at 42 or something like that, playing in the NFL, still killing it. But he takes extreme care of his body. If you ever look at how he takes, now you can disagree with exactly how he does or not, but point is, like, this dude is super intentional. So intentional. Always taking care of his body. Next, I want to be more athletic again. I want, when there are games being played, when I'm playing with friends or that kind of thing, or pick up basketball, I want to be able just to jump in and keep up with people. Believe it or not, one of my goals has always been able to be able to dunk, like in basketball, like on a real hoop, a 10-foot hoop, not like a 6-foot hoop. Now, you look at me and you're like, this guy, dunk? No. Okay, let me take you down memory lane here. So, senior year of high school, I was playing football, basketball, I was pretty athletic, did pretty well in sports. I was trying to dunk. I got to right here. You see where this is? I don't know if it's focusing. Right there on both hands with the rim, so I could grab the rim right there, which means that I was high enough to get a dunk, just barely with one hand. No joke, that very night, I snapped my ankle really bad in football. I was in a walking cast for like 7 months after a couple surgeries, and here I am today. I've got my mobility back and some of those things, but I've always wanted to dunk. It's been a dream of mine. I've just never put time into it. So put that on the side. That's bucket list. I'm going to dunk on a 10-foot hoop too, but not in 60 days, okay? Stop laughing. You cut that out right now. Next, I want to cut out the flab now. I want to get more ripped. I want to look better. Yeah, it's not near as important as it was like in college when I was working out. I always wanted to look like everyone wants to get super ripped and cut, right? Just cause, right? So you can impress people and feel good about yourself. I do want to feel a little better. I do want to be a little more yoked. I don't want to get big. I want to be flexible and practical. Lastly, I want to be there and be present for my kids. Like, I've missed so many opportunities even now with my 4 kiddos just because I'm tired, man. They want to play or they want to go on the trampoline and I'm like, okay, I'll come watch you. Like, I've become that dad. Come on. We don't want to be that dad, right? Like, I want to be the one that's out there jumping with them and putting out the energy and the one that's challenging them and wearing them out. But also, like, I want to be active with their kids someday. Like, my kids are still young. Like, my oldest is 6, but they're going to have grandkids before we know it, man. That's like, 18 years away, maybe less, right? Like, real soon. It's going to come fast. And I want to be like my dad and my father-in-law, that they're actively engaging with our kids, and our kids love them for it, man. They enjoy seeing them so much because they're just in their face. They're running around. They're pushing them. They're jumping on trampolines. And I want to be able to do that with my grandkids someday. Hopefully my great-grandkids too. And if I don't start taking care of my body now, it's never going to happen. So here's what we're going to do is I'm going to do a video every week to kind of give you an update on how my workouts are going, on how the progress is going. I'm doing some pictures. I haven't actually done measurements. Maybe I'll measure too. But I'm just taking pictures to kind of see like, hey, what's that transformation look like? We'll throw out weight. Again, don't get caught up on weight. If you're a guy or a girl, like, weight is so misleading. Like, I've got a friend who's just a big dude, period. And if he was the healthy, like, probably 190 for his size, he would look like he's, like, anorexic, unhealthy. Like, I'm not joking. Like, he would look super unhealthy. He's, like, 220 or something like that, which is fine. I'm a super thin dude. Like, if I was 220, that would be a problem, right? So I'll still probably keep track of weight and let you guys know, but not too concerned about that. But I want to do it every single week, give you guys an update, and then at the end we'll kind of piece it all together in a much shortened video, and just kind of catalog my journey, just 60-day workout challenge. As far as eating goes, like I have been doing better of just more counting calories and trying to make better choices, substitutions. So I'm not like completely giving up soda. I'm not no carbs or this kind of stuff. Like, I'm trying to find what's a realistic thing. I want to have more fruit and vegetables. I want to substitute things. I want to eat ice cream less because I could pound ice cream every single night. I may go get some after this. Like my little Mardi Gras last day. Huh? I'm not supposed to say that. I mean, no, I'm going to just eat 2 carrots tonight and go to bed early so I can wake up at 3 in the morning and do my 6 hours of working out. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. So this is my little journey. Let me know in the comments below what you're thinking. If you're already a ripped mama jamma, then be like, oh yeah. Or if you're like me and like, man, I should jump on too, let me know if you're going to jump in with me. It doesn't have to be P90X. It can be whatever. It could be, I want to walk more. I want to do this. I don't care. Like, I'm not doing this. We're making this video because I'm like, I'm amazing. Look at me. Look at all the things I've accomplished. Be like me. I'm like, dude, I'm behind. I just want to catalog the journey. So I'm glad you guys are here. Like and subscribe. Join me on this journey. And good luck to y'all and good luck to me. I'll see you in a week on this one.